Time is not real. It's not carved into the universe. It's a trick of the mind, a story humans tell to make sense of chaos. The past, the present, the future. What if they all exist at once? What if the past isn't gone at all, but bound to the same space as the present, waiting to leak through? The cities we call home were once alive with other souls, other histories. People who laughed, loved, and dreamed. Just like you, now they are ghosts, waiting for a moment to bleed back into life, to walk these streets again. These people once built empires, carved their dreams into stone. Now their shadows rise. Warriors of the past, fighting to reclaim their names, their hopes, their history. They want to shape the present, as if time itself is their battlefield. Time is just another dimension, as real as the bridges we cross or the roads we walk. We move through it, but do we truly understand it? What is time? Time isn't a river, it's a fabric, woven together with space. The sun doesn't pull on planets like an invisible hand. It bends the fabric beneath them. Space-time can stretch, fold, and curve, shaping the paths of everything that moves within it. Time does not tick the same for everyone. In one place it can race ahead, in another it slows to a crawl. Your heartbeat, your thoughts, your life. All can stretch or compress depending on where you are and how fast you move. Time is relative. Time depends on how fast you move through space-time. The faster you travel, the slower time flows for you. An astronaut speeding through space might experience 1 hour, but back on Earth, that same hour feels much longer. Both measure 1 hour, but for the traveler, time itself has stretched. Time is a strange concept. It bends and breaks the faster you move. As you approach the ultimate speed limit, the speed of light, time slows down more and more, until, at the speed of light itself, time stands still. Space-time reacts to mass. The heavier the object, the more it bends the fabric around it. The sun's mass warps space-time far more than Earth does, creating the gravity that holds our solar system together. The Earth would make a warp in the space-time, but the sun would have greater weight, which would distort the space-time even more. Think of the sun as a massive weight pressing down on a trampoline. The fabric curves around it, just like space-time bends around massive objects. Even the stars we see are shining through this invisible curvature. But when massive stars die, their collapse goes beyond bending. They tear space-time itself, forming black holes. At the singularity, space-time collapses to a point of infinite density, where time itself breaks down. A black hole is not just an object. It's a trap in space-time. Around it lies the event horizon, the point of no return. Cross this boundary and not even light can escape. To an outside observer, time appears to freeze at the horizon, while inside, time and space trade places, leading only to the singularity. At this point, time itself becomes strange. Some theories suggest the existence of white holes, the opposite of black holes, where matter is pushed out instead of pulled in. If a black hole and a white hole are connected, they could form a wormhole, a tunnel through space-time itself. Through such a bridge, the rules of time may shatter. Past, present, and future could twist together, allowing travel to places and moments that should be impossible. To understand these impossible paths through time and space, we must look at the shape of the universe itself. Space-time is not flat. It is curved, stretched, and folded like a vast hyperbolic surface. This geometry allows gravity to bend light, time to twist, and wormholes to exist as tunnels in the fabric of reality. If space-time is a shape, curved, stretched, and connected, then maybe time itself is not something that flows, but something that exists. Past, present, and future are just coordinates on this vast structure, like cities on a map. This is the block universe, where every moment is already there, waiting. We are only passengers on a fixed track of time, moving through the present, remembering the past, and heading toward a future that is already waiting to become memory. Every moment is already written. We just ride through it. If every moment exists, why do we feel time flowing only forward? The answer lies in entropy, the universe's tendency to move from order to chaos. It is this rise of disorder that gives us the illusion of an arrow of time, pointing from past to future. Time flows like water, shaping each moment in a unique pattern of chaos. As we move forward, disorder grows, scattering the universe's pieces in random ways, pushing time forward, never backward. Particles drift and spin in delicate patterns, but as time flows, their order unravels into chaos. Entropy spreads like a creeping tide, breaking down structure into randomness. Yet deep within this disorder, quantum mysteries emerge, like the double-slit experiment where reality itself seems to flicker between possibilities, reminding us that beneath chaos lies a strange, fundamental uncertainty. As an electron shoots toward the double slits, it passes through both at once, interfering with itself and creating a mind-bending pattern of waves and particles. The electron dances between wave and particle. When unobserved, it flows through both slits, weaving an intricate pattern of interference. But the moment we watch, that delicate dance shatters. The wave collapses, and the electron chooses a path, leaving behind only two bright spots. Reality bends to the gaze that seeks to know it. The interference comes back when the observer moves away, and if they look again, the interference disappears. It's like reality changes with our gaze. When we watch, the electron acts like a particle. When we don't, it behaves like a wave. When particles act like waves, they exist in delicate superpositions, but interactions with their environment cause this fragile state to collapse. This process, called quantum decoherence, is why quantum weirdness fades into the classical world we see, blending possibilities into the reality we experience. Quantum decoherence not only collapses possibilities into reality, it also pushes time forward. By breaking delicate quantum states into definite outcomes, it drives the universe toward increasing disorder, making time flow in one direction, forward. But what if time is not a river, but a fragile glass? Imagine a storm of antimatter tearing through the universe, shattering the flow, twisting the fabric of space-time. The past leaks through the cracks. Warriors walk among skyscrapers. Memories turn into flesh. History bleeds into now. The universe begins to glitch, as if reality itself is struggling to hold together.
The readings are impossible. Time is fluctuating.
Fluctuating? You mean reversing?
No, it's not reversing, it's breaking.
When antimatter collides beyond this point, reality trembles. Time fractures and leaks.
We have opened a door of hell, but if we act fast, we could do something.
Wait, why are you here? What will you do?
I will try to close that door and shut it down. I hope that could work.
The leak reached the point of no return. Things will not get better. That is just the start. Antimatter's torn its way into our universe, seeping into Earth like a shadow. It infects our consciousness, bending minds into servants of chaos. The past bleeds into the present, twisting time and memory. Humanity becomes a weapon. The sky split open and reality shivered. A violet wound tore through the heavens, a wormhole, bleeding light not meant for this world. The city froze in disbelief as time itself seemed to hold its breath. What comes through this gate is not just from another place, but perhaps another time.